Do I look okay? Like, should I wear this? Should I call him back? Shall I phone him? Should I go to his house? Should I buy him that? But sometimes, no matter how much people have good intentions, they might not have been through the very thing that they're giving you advice about, okay? What shall I do? So you have to be careful about who you're seeking validation from, because you don't know their heart. You don't know if what they're telling you is from a genuine place. Also, you have to consider that sometimes people might give you advice that they wouldn't necessarily do themselves. You have to be confident within yourself that whatever decisions you're making, you got it unlocked. Most of the views that I get on my videos anyway is probably me. Okay, thanks for coming through, guys. If you haven't already, follow me on Spotify, where I drop weekly, unfiltered, unscripted voice notes to chat to you guys a little bit more than I already do. Follow me on TikTok and check out my website, where I offer one-to-one support and a couple of workshops. You will find all the links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shan. Thank you so much for coming through. If you're new here, welcome. You might want to subscribe from now, because you know, if you're a regular, what's good? Thanks for being here again and sticking with me through this YouTube journey. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about being somebody who's addicted to validation. Okay, being somebody who's addicted to approval. It can't be you. It can't be you, but it might be. When I say seeking validation and being addicted to approval, this is basically somebody who needs the approval of others to validate their thoughts, their feelings, how they dress, how they show up in the world, okay? If you're somebody who does that at any given moment, if you do that about everything, right? You're possibly somebody who seeks validation, okay? And I can say I've been that person. I can say I have been that person where I've sought out validation of others before even checking in with myself as to what I think I should do or my beliefs or opinions on the matter. Okay, like, you're not alone in this. You're not alone in this, but I'm not that person anymore, so you're alone in this. I really want you guys to get into the habit of checking in with yourself first, checking in with what you believe about the matter, seeing what your thoughts and beliefs are, seeing what your opinions are, what's your views on the situation, how do you think you look, what do you think you should wear, how do you think you should deal with the situation. We're so used to seeking out the approval of others. Do you even know what you would do in the situation? Okay, and I'm so glad that I'm at a point in my life where I don't do that. I'm so glad I'm at a point in my life where I don't do that. And this is not about you not being able to speak to others and get their view on things. I'm just saying, don't be dependent on that. Don't be dependent on that. Don't be dependent on that and not being able to make any decisions for yourself, or not being able to make decisions before running it by somebody else. Okay, like, nah. Nah, because there's a few reasons why you shouldn't. There's a few reasons why you shouldn't. There's a few reasons why you shouldn't, and we're gonna get into it. Like, what's the reasons? Okay, cool. Reason number one. All right. Reason number one. A lot of people around you love you. Okay. A lot of people around you care for you and want to see you to have the happiest, most peacefulest. A lot of people around you want you to be happy, the most peaceful that you can be, want you to do well in life, all right? Want you to look your best, show up your best, make the right decisions, okay? But sometimes, no matter how much people have good intentions, they might not have been through the very thing that they're giving you advice about, okay? And that's not to say that they can't give advice. That's not to say their advice isn't good. But sometimes the advice that people give you, even though it's from a good place, isn't necessarily the thing that you should do, all right? Isn't necessarily the thing that is best for you in this situation at this period of your life, okay? And sometimes we can make decisions based on what other people have said from a good place, from a genuine place, but it's not really the thing that we need, okay? And if we had checked in with ourselves, if you check in with yourself, you might think of something different, all right? You might think of something different that's right, all right? That resonates with you, that feels right to do. And like I said, this video isn't about you not being able to speak to your loved ones and your friends and your family about their opinion on things. But what we don't want is that to be a habit and you to be dependent on the views of other people, what other people will say, what do they think about the situation, okay? Like, that can't be your foundation, okay? It can't be what gets you through life, is calling other people, messaging other people, and that being your primary source of an answer or a validation that you think that you need. Okay, nah, that's not okay. That's not okay, because you don't want to reflect back on your life and realize that the majority of decisions that you've made, the majority of your views and your perception of things aren't even your own, or isn't something that you would have necessarily done if you had checked in with yourself, prayed about it and thought it through. Okay, so as I said, sometimes people haven't been through the things that you're seeking advice on. All right, sometimes they haven't been through it. Okay, and you're seeking out advice, and I'm not saying that people can't give you good advice, but sometimes the advice isn't what you need for the situation that you're going through. Okay, so be careful who you're seeking advice from, seeking validation from, because it might be from a place that they just don't know about. All right, they might not know. Okay, and again, it might be from a good place, but check in with yourself. What would you do in a situation? What would you say to somebody else that was going through the exact same thing as you? That's number one. That's number one, and I hope that you took a note. All right, I hope you've took a note, because on Thursday, and I'm not sitting here talking for you guys. I was gonna say I'm not here talking for you guys to forget this, but just watch it back then and I get an extra view. Tip number two, and I didn't want to get into this, and I don't like to talk about stuff like this, but we got to keep it real, okay? Because we're not gullible and naive to the fact that some people just haven't got your best interest at heart. Some people give you advice and it's not from a genuine place. Some people give you their opinions and their thoughts on things and it's not from a genuine place. Like, some people have bad intentions. Some people might be jealous, envious, unhappy with their own life, comparing this, that and the other. And if you're somebody that always seeks out validation, if you're somebody that always seeks out the approval of others, you're making yourself very susceptible to be led down a path that isn't for you, that isn't aligned with where you need to be, what God has for you. And ultimately, some people might give you advice to create disaster or chaos or bad things in your life that you don't want. Okay, so you have to be careful about who you're seeking validation from, because you don't know their heart. You don't know if what they're telling you is from a genuine place. Okay, and this is why you do have to have boundaries to protect yourself. Okay, because if you're somebody that's addicted to validation, addicted to approval, and then you're seeking out advice or the validation from somebody that hasn't got good intentions for your life, you're blind to it because you need this validation, you need this approval. Okay, and your life can become really chaotic because now you're doing things because she said so, he said so. Okay, and it's not good, it's not okay. It might seem okay. Also, you have to consider that sometimes people might give you advice that they wouldn't necessarily do themselves. Okay, like if they were in the same situation as you, they wouldn't give themselves that advice. They wouldn't do the very things that they're telling you to do. Okay, so you have to be careful about being someone that's reliant on somebody else's opinion and thoughts on a thing. Okay, you got to check in with yourself. You got to sit with yourself. You got to be okay with being okay. You got to be okay with being okay. You got to be okay. You got to be okay with your own judgment, making your own choices. You're not always going to get it right. You're not always going to get it right. That's what makes it a human experience. Okay, we're all human and we're all here to learn. Okay, so that's number two. I think we're on number two. That's number two. That's number two. What's the next one? I don't know. Let me think. One sec. I don't even know if I've got a number three. I don't even know if I've got a number three. Have I got a number three? Have I got a number three? This is what I'm saying. I don't plan my videos, we just talk, we just roll. You get it? We just roll with it. I don't even know if there's a third one, but I'm gonna talk. All right, take what you want from it. I don't even know if there's a third one. When I was recording the video, I thought, let me call this video 3 reasons not to seek out validation and be addicted to validation. I might have to put 2 now. I know what it feels like to always be seeking validation and the thoughts of other people. Okay, it can cause you a lot of confusion being like that. It can cause you a lot of confusion, and you don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know if you're making the right decisions. You don't know if this is right for you. I want to say it comes with maturity that you learn not to do this, but maybe not, because there might be some people that are older than me that are watching this and you still do it. And you know what, like, you have to be confident within yourself that whatever decisions you're making, You got to unlock trust in that God is guiding you. You trust in that because you have a relationship with God, that he's leading you on a path that is the right path. And if it isn't the right path, he's going to show you that, and then you know for yourself to go a different way. Okay, sometimes we don't listen, but sometimes we do have to make that decision for ourselves to realize that that wasn't the way that we should be going. I think one of the reasons why people are addicted to the approval and the validation of others is sometimes down to an insecurity. Okay, doubting that what you're doing or what you're saying or the decision that you're going to make might not be right, might not be okay, might not be living up to a standard that you're happy with. So let me check in with somebody else. Do I look okay? Like, should I wear this? What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do about the situation? Should I take that job? Should I call him back? Shall I phone him? Should I go to his house? Should I buy him that? What should I do? What do you think I should do? Shall I post that picture? Oh, I've posted the picture, I've got one like. Because if, listen, yeah, let's not even get into social media, okay? You're posting pictures, all right? You post a cute picture online, okay? Are you happy with that one like? You get one like, okay? You get one little fire emoji, all right? You got 8,000 followers, you got 8,000, 10,000 subscribers. You get one like. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with that? Or are you taking the picture down and just holding it down till another day because everybody might be busy? All right. What are you taking it down for? Why are you taking the picture down? And this is what I'm saying, you know, like, I'm so glad that I'm not who I used to be. Like, every day is about growth, elevating, evolving, like working on myself. And you know what? Yeah, like the first time I started doing YouTube, I was so caught up and hung up on who watched my videos, if they watched my videos, how many views I got, who told me that they watched them, who gave me some sort of feedback that they've watched them, okay? And I got caught up on that. I'm not only making the videos for me, I'm making them for others as well. Like, so let me know, like, if you watched it, like, let me know if you liked it, let me know, like, let me know, tell me something, tell me something. And it made me upset because I'm seeing people that I know watching my videos, I'm seeing people that I know, like, they're not saying anything, and I'm thinking, like, why aren't you saying something? Like, tell me something, like, tell me something. But now, now, like a whole year and a bit later, listen, I make my YouTube videos, yeah, and I'll sit at home like it's movie night. I'll sit at home like it's movie night, cracking up at myself, cracking up at things that I'm saying, bigging myself up, sitting there with the TV remote, recline it up, blanket, cushion. Don't ask me why I got a cushion in my car. I'm chilling, watching my own videos, like, and literally, like, being so proud of myself, like how far I've come, my editing skills, and just being happy, like watching them over and over and again. I'll be driving, playing it like it's a little podcast. Like, the thing is I love my videos before I even put them out. All right, like, I love my videos, I love creating content, I love talking, I love to inspire, and I've always wanted to do YouTube. So now now, if nobody said anything, right? If nobody said anything, right? I still love my videos. I still love to create videos. I still love to speak. I love to still watch my videos back, right? Because I'm confident in myself that I don't need the validation of others. I don't need to hear that you've liked my video. I don't need to hear that you've watched my video. Like, most of the views that I get on my videos anyway, it's probably me. It's probably me watching my own videos because I'm cool, I'm happy with what I'm doing right now, okay? And that's how you need to be, that even if people didn't validate you, people didn't approve of you, people didn't tell you that you looked nice, people didn't give you the things that you think that you need, you should still be okay with that. And you have to be your own best friend. You have to boost yourself up. You have to believe in yourself and be confident that the decisions that you're making, the things that you're doing is great. The things that you're doing, the decisions that you're making are okay. You have to be confident in yourself. You have to be confident that you've got this. You have to be confident that you've got this, okay? And like, I don't want you to be dependent on others, because then you're unstable, you're all over the place, your emotions are everywhere, and you're easily triggered, okay? You put yourself in a vulnerable situation where you're easily triggered. Because if I was dependent on everybody I knew to watch my videos, but not only to watch them, to let me know that they've watched them, your girl would be a mess right now. I'd be a mess. I'd be a mess of, like, listen, I'd be a mess. I wouldn't be okay. All right, I wouldn't be okay. YouTube doesn't show me who watches my videos, but I'm okay with not knowing who's watched my videos, if anyone's watched my videos. And just knowing that I'm showing up for me because this is what I want to do, okay? And that's how you need to be, is that every decision that you make, you need to be confident that this is what you would do in this situation, separate from the opinions of everybody else, okay? And like I said, you can ask other people for opinions, you can seek out advice, you can talk to other people. Like, you gotta find the balance of it, okay? Because once I mastered that I can make decisions for myself and not seek validation, I got depressed because I thought I don't need nobody, I'm good now, well, I'm my own little island, and started to roll by myself, like thinking, yeah, I got this, like I'm good, I don't need to ask nobody for nothing, I don't need help, I don't need to talk to my friends, I got this. Yo, you girl got depressed, yeah? Called up my cousin, right? She walked up to my house, I'm bawling. I'm crying, yeah, I'm crying, bawling. Why? Because I'm thinking I'm Superwoman and I don't need people. That's not the message. That is definitely not the message. You don't have to be dependent, not to be addicted to the approval and validation of others, okay? Build up your own confidence. You might have to close your mouth for a bit and think before you talk, okay? And ask yourself, if my friend was in this situation, what advice would I give them? And then give it to yourself, okay? Because I don't imagine that you have bad intentions for yourself, okay? I don't imagine that you have that. And sometimes we can give better advice to others than we give to ourselves. So I really want you to just slow down on trying to seek out the answers from everybody else before you've even sat with yourself. Like, if you've sat with yourself, if you've thought things through, if you've prayed on it, right, and you're still struggling, like, go talk to people, okay? Like, we're all here to help one another, and we're not always supposed to do things in isolation, okay? Like, I understand that two's better than one, okay? I understand that we need each other, we need community, we need people behind us rooting for us, okay? That's good, okay? I'm all for that, okay? Like, there's power in unity, okay? But think for yourself, basically, and know that you're enough whether anybody says anything. Like, listen, and going back to self-worth, you have to know what value you bring, okay? You have to know what value you bring to the table. I believe any situation I'm put in, I add value. I believe that I'm an asset. I don't believe that I take and leave people feeling drained and all the rest of it, okay? I add value, whether that's encouragement, laughter, fun, love, peace, vision. I was gonna say money, but don't ask me for no money. Like, I need that right now, all right? I need that. You have to be confident about what you bring to the table. You have to be confident within yourself that you're an asset and not a liability, okay? Ask yourself, like, are you around people leaving them drained, leaving them frustrated, like causing them drama, all right? Just taking, or are you adding value to people's lives, okay? And I know whether it's friendships, jobs, family, whatever it is, okay? Put me in there, I'm adding value, okay? And you need to be confident that you can add value too. You might be thinking, oh, I just want to be in a relationship, I just want a man, I just want a woman. You can't even think for yourself right now. You might not even be able to think for yourself right now, all right? And then you're going to bring someone else into your life and put this unrealistic expectation on them to answer all your questions, to validate you, to approve you, and then you're going to be okay, you're going to be happy, you're going to have all the answers that you need, you're going to have all this validation that you need. Now, I remember talking to my friend the other day, and he was saying, like, why do females do this? Like, you get with them and they want this validation from me, like I don't want to have to validate them all the time. And I get it, and I hope that I'm never that person when I'm in a relationship. Like, and this is what I'm saying, you know, you really have to work on this, especially as a single person, because you might think that getting into a relationship is going to solve everything, okay? And it's going to validate you, for you to feel enough, for you to feel like you're special, for you to feel like you're lovable, for you to feel like you look good, to feel like all of that, all right? And that's not the answer. That's not the answer, okay? Only God can fill that void, okay? Only God can guide you for the life that he has for you, okay? Like, and sometimes we seek out the opinion of others more than we seek out the opinion of God. And God knows our life, okay? God knows where we should be, who we should be interacting with, what job we should be in, what opportunities we should be taking, this, that, and the other, okay? And sometimes you're setting yourself up for a very crazy, chaotic, dangerous, scary life, right? If you ain't trusting God, if you ain't trusting your own judgment on things. And you have to start to trust your own decisions, okay? You might have made mistakes, crazy mistakes in the past. You might have done things that you regret in the past, okay? And you might be scared to make those mistakes again. You might be scared to ruin an opportunity and experience a relationship. So you're seeking out the opinion of others because now you're doubting yourself. You're doubting that you're capable of making good decisions, okay? But I need you to start trying. I need you to start trying. And like I said, you're a human. You got to be patient with yourself and trust that whatever decisions you're making, you've thought it through, okay? It's not an impulse. You're not doing it irrationally. You're not doing it due to being impatient. You're thinking it through, okay? And you just got this. You got this, man. You got this. I really hope you've taken something from this, okay? Like, be patient with yourself. This is a no judgment zone, okay? Like, I just want everybody to walk in their God-given purpose, live out their life to their fullest potential, breaking cycles, breaking habits, and just showing up today better than you was yesterday. That's all I do, all right? And that's all I want for you guys, okay? Like, I'm not better than anybody else. Nobody else is better than me. All right, we're all in this together, okay? We all bleed the same. And yeah, let's do this, guys. Follow me on Spotify, where every week I'm dropping voice notes, okay? Voice notes while I'm on the go, voice notes while I'm on the sofa, voice notes while I'm cooking, and just sharing my random thoughts with you guys, because I like to talk, all right? And I can't wait, like, to make another video to talk to you guys. Sometimes, like, I got little gel bits and I'm like, yo, I need to talk. Let's press record. Check out my video on how to overcome regrets, and check out my video on having a break from social media. Guys, I love you. See you soon. Holla, you girl.